Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the New York Jets franchise. Your Jets sit here with 4 losses on the season, with 3 games left on the schedule, facing the Atlanta Falcons, the Baltimore Ravens, and the Titans. But first, before hopping into the main event, which is the Ravens game, let's just go over some quick highlights of the Atlanta Falcons matchup with the Jets. Now, right early, we started getting after Matt Ryan, and you could just see we forced a strip sack on that throw. But back on offense, Darnold under pressure. Dante Fowler gets to the quarterback in the first quarter, and nothing doing. 0-0 through 1. We move on to the second quarter. Here on a 4th down throw, this is Darnold, and he completes one. But you can just see he started out this game 3 of 9. Quick throw to Denzel Mims gets us inside the 5 now, as we are threatening to score towards the end of the first half. Under center, here's a fade route, this time to Denzel Mims. It's a touchdown. And that's got to be feeling good for him, because he's had a couple of games where he didn't have the big-time yardage, and now he's starting to get into the end zone more. And that brings us to 7-0 as we move towards the end of the first half. Here is Darnold trying to get on the board once again, but he overthrows Taywan Taylor wide open across the middle. Darnold has to make those throws. And now we leave points on the board before halftime, and that was a clear open throw that was missed by Darnold. So we move all the way to the 4th now here in a 7-3 game. Darnold is picked off again. Deion Carter, he weaves and takes it all the way back for the touchdown. Another missed throw by Darnold. Look where this ball is supposed to be thrown. Low. Right there. Bam. Throw it low. Just hit him. But instead, Darnold overthrows him and leads him kind of upfield, and Deion Jones just steps in front of it and ends up being a pick 6. Those are the throws you can't have back. So here is Darnold now with 2 minutes left, trying to put together a game-winning drive. He gets a block on the right side and gets pushed out of bounds. That brings it to the 31. So here is Darnold now, a quick throw to the right side. It's Mims. He's got speed, and he actually beats a runner to the edge, but he steps out of bounds at the 13. We bring it to a 2nd and 7. Darnold throws, and he misses. Sammy Street. That one would have made us ahead in this game. And now on the 3rd and 7, we throw a fade route to Denzel Mims, and it's knocked away. 10-10 game going into the last minute of the game. The Falcons have all 3 timeouts. So Darnold missed a couple of throws. Let's see if Matt Ryan can come through for his team as he throws the ball deep on the first play. 1-on-1 to Julio Jones, who goes up and gets it. It's a touchdown over Bless Austin. That's why you pay him the big-time money. He just made Bless Austin look silly with under a minute left. Threw him off of him as well. And 17-10. And the Jets with 2 timeouts. Can we come back? But right away, a sack and a fumble. And that is going to be picked up and scored by Dante Fowler. Alex Lewis, the left guard. Just look how he gets abused. He just gets hurdled all the way to Darnold right away. And Darnold is going to cough it up, and that one is going to cost us this game. And we have our 5th loss of the season, moving to 9-5. And that one will actually lower us in the playoff race just a little bit. We are still in the wild card hunt, but it doesn't get easier next week as we go up against Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson is a 2-time MVP now, going for his 3rd in a row this season. Frankie Louvu did have 2 sacks, but for a reason, because Brad Matthews was shaken up with a dislocated hip, which will injure him for the rest of the season. But also, Le'Veon Bell was hurt in this game with a ruptured disc, out for 6 weeks. So if we make it to the playoffs, it might take him out for the rest of the year plus the playoffs, but he could return if we make it to the Super Bowl. So we will have to depend on 2 running backs who don't have a lot of experience, except Perine. Perine's got a bunch of playing time this year. He is now assumed as the starter. Trenton Cannon will also get playing time. And then there's also a guy that we haven't brought up much in this series so far, but has been on our roster. How about Deion Carter Jr., the rookie out of St. Louis State in our St. Louis State dynasty? and he is a speed back. He's different than any back we have on our squad right now because he's shifty and can play a little bit of receiver. So we end up placing Brad Matthews on injured reserve. That will end his rookie season. 12.5 sacks. He was in the running for Rookie of the Year. I don't think so anymore, even with 12.5 sacks. I think he'll be a finalist, but not a top guy. So who will have to replace him? Well, we have two young guys in Jabari Zuniga out of Florida, who did play with Lamichael Pirine, and then Frankie Louvu. The difference between them and I'd say Brad Matthews is that Brad Matthews can get sacks just one-on-one. I'm not sure if they can get sacks without the quarterback scrambling out of the pocket. I think they have to kind of wait for an opportunity instead of getting their own opportunity. It has to be maybe a cover sack. They can't just make a play. So we decided to make a roster move now with our guy Brad Matthews going to IR. Trayvon Wesco has been a tight end for us, but I don't really like what I see out of him. I like to run 2 and 3 tight end sets, and he's dropped a couple of passes, so I want to sign a tight end. Now, looking at our practice squad, I want to be realistic in this. And in real life, you know, a lot of teams, they sign practice squad guys, and that's what we're going to do here. We're not going to try to pick up a guy in free agency that's a high overall. We're going to sign up for our practice squad here and look at Jonathan Doris, a rookie out of Washington State. Now, he is athletic, and he fits the mold of how I have my tight end set up right now with Christopher Herndon and Tariq Macklin, kind of those, you know, athletic type of tight ends. And he's bigger, 6'6", 270 pounds, 21 years old. I mean, he's 57 overall, but I want to be realistic in this and kind of promote from within. So you can just see where we are in the standings now. We're sitting here at 9-5. There are 3 9-5 teams. We are actually still fighting for the AFC East, but it gets harder. We face the number 1 team in the NFL right now with the league MVP back-to-back right now at this point. Lamar Jackson, 37 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Another MVP season for him. If they can stay on top, he will probably win the award. They also have Willie Snead, who is a 1,000-yard receiver here, 13 touchdowns. So we hop into this matchup thinking we're kind of needing to win this game. This is probably a must-win game. We're fighting for our playoff lives, also fighting the best team in the NFL right now with the best record with only 3 losses. So we will have to see and play some defense here in this game. So let's see how our defense does without Brad Matthews. Lamar Jackson's first throw is out to left side, and that's caught by Williams, I believe that was. So now 2nd and 7. Lamar Jackson from the pocket throws to an open Marquise Hollywood Brown. He picks up the first down, gets hit in traffic by Blake Cashman, but they get it to the 44 now. Lined up in the pistol formation, Mark Ingram is still behind Lamar Jackson, and we send the pressure. We get to Lamar. He coughs it up. The ball is on the ground, and Caver falls on it. The rookie out of Tennessee, the 5th round pick, sets us up with great field position to start us out, and out comes Sam Darnold. 26 touchdowns, 22 interceptions, 4,000 yards on the season. This is easily, out of the 2 years we played with him, the best season he's had. So 1st and 10, handoff. Lamichael Pirine getting his first career start at running back. He picks up 4 yards. Right away, Deion Carter checks in. 2nd and 6, quick throw. And look who's back from the injury report. It is Jamison Crowder. We've missed him, especially in the slot and creating separation. So at the 16-yard line this time, Darnold throws to the end zone, and it's caught. Jamison Crowder, welcome back. Touchdown. He signed a contract extension with us for 3 more seasons, and now he comes back paid, healthy, and he gets into the end zone. It's 7-0. So here's Lamar Jackson back out onto the field. He's going to throw deep. He may have had Snead open. It's knocked away. It looks like Bless Austin may have just got a hand in there. Willie Snead couldn't catch up to that. So Jackson now 3rd and 7. He could have ran that one, but he throws deep, 1-on-1, and it's knocked away. Levi Wallace, good coverage on Marquise Brown, and we force the punt. So 2 unsuccessful drives from the Ravens. Here's Darnold. This time he's going to take it to the right side, and he picks up a gain of 3 yards, bringing it to the 43. Deion Carter in the game. Quick throw, and it's caught. Jamison Crowder, he's got it. 1st down. You know, the one thing that I've realized since Jamison Crowder has been gone is that we don't have a receiver that can really separate like he can. You know, Braxton Berrios is good, but he does not run the routes like Jamison Crowder does. So we get into a 3rd and 4. Here's a handoff, Deion Carter, and he just trips up. That was a wide open hole. Tariq Macklin maybe got tangled up, and that brings it to a 4th and 3. Darnold now from the shotgun gets hit on the throw, and it's going to be caught, but we got hit on that one, got deflected around and hit in the air, and Baltimore takes back over after the turnover. So here's Jackson, this time quick throw. Willie Snead's got it, room to run to, and he gets it to about the 34. Big time catch and run by Snead. He's a 1,000-yard receiver, 13 touchdowns as well. So handoff this time, that's actually Mark Ingram, and he gets taken down. Nice edge setting by Jordan Jenkins. So 3rd and 10, quick throw, and it's going to be caught. That is caught by, I believe that's Boykin. Am I wrong on that one? I believe that was Boykin. So handoff this time, Ingram, big time hole, puts on a juke move, and gets tackled at the 4. And that is Alex Hopkins on the stop, the rookie. And it brings it to a 2nd and goal here at the 7. So handoff, no, Lamar Jackson keeps it, it's a touchdown. He takes it in. You can't hold the MVP down for long. They tie this game up at 7 apiece. So back out on offense. This time, Darnold play action fake to start the next drive. He throws to an open Macklin, who had a step. Nice throw by Darnold. It's a 1st down as he moved the ball to the 50-yard line. So handoff now, P. Ryan, and gets stopped. Only maybe a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards on that one. So we start the 2nd quarter. Darnold throws to the left side. He's got Deion Carter, who spins around. 1st down. We might have to use Carter more in the passing game. He does have that explosiveness that Le'Veon Bell does not have. And let's see what he can do in a spot roll here as he hands off, and he gets about a gain of 6. And Chuma Edoga is shaken up once again. 3rd and 3, handoff. This time it's Tariq Macklin in the backfield, picking up the 1st down. Now I'm going to change Macklin's number back to 42. I do like 42 a lot better. It fits his mold. So now 1st and 10, Darnold moves to the right side. He's got room. He's going to throw on the run, though. He's going to find Christopher Herndon, who breaks the tackle, pushed out of bounds, gain of 11 yards. So now we eventually get it inside the 10. Handoff, P. Ryan looking. Mekhi Becton with the lead block. Touchdown. He blocked 2 guys on that play and pancaked Earl Thomas into the end zone. It's 14-7. How about that kid, Mekhi Becton out of Louisville? As Lamar Jackson throws, and that's his old teammate, and he catches it to about the 24-yard line. Lamar Jackson just commits a cardinal sin, throwing across your body across the field. It's a 1st down, though. So handoff this time, and I believe that's Jordan Howard playing with the Ravens. He picks up a gain of 3 yards. So 3rd and 6 at the 20. Lamar Jackson takes off, and he slides down before the 1st down marker. 4th and 2, and they will settle for 3. So here we are back on offense. Another quick throw, and it's going to be caught. That is Jamison Crowder. He's got a few catches here in the 1st half. We don't have big numbers, but the quick throws to Jamison are working. So handoff this time. It's LaMichael P. Ryan. He finds a little bit of room, but he's run the ball pretty well. 8 for 42 and a touchdown here in the 1st half. So we come out here with 5 wide. Darnold, nobody to throw it to, and the pressure gets to him. And that is actually Bud Dupree, who, remember, we were going to go after in free agency, but we decided not to and re-signed Jordan Jenkins. So here is Jackson back out with 1 minute left. He's going to scramble. He's got room and gets hit hard at about the 49, and they will call a timeout. So 53 seconds left here, 14-10 game. Lamar Jackson, he's going to try to scramble. He looks like he's out of energy a little bit, and he gets away from Frankie Louvu. Gain of 1, but Lamar Jackson is shaken up, and he is not getting up. He's going to need help getting off the field, and right before the playoffs, Lamar Jackson getting hurt. It does look serious. We'll have to see what happens. In comes Tyler Huntley, who is now their backup quarterback, second-year man. He's kind of the same mold as Lamar Jackson, so we'll have to see how he does. So now his first play, one of his first plays here, 3rd and 9. He's going to take off, and he does have room in speed and gets run down by, looks like that was Davis on that one, Ashton Davis, and it's a first down. So they do eventually get it into field goal range at the 28. Justin Tucker knocks it through. So that's how this one goes into halftime, 14-13. Let's see what Lamar Jackson comes back with. So now to start the second half, here is Sam Darnold now with the ball. Throw, and it's caught. Tariq Macklin, room and 2 about the 44. Nice throw by Darnold. He's 11 of 14 here in this game. No big chunk plays here, just dinking and diming our way down the field as Darnold throws deep one-on-one with Denzel Mims, knocked away. It looks like that was great coverage that time. I believe that was Marlon Humphrey. So 3rd and 10, throw to the sideline, and it is caught. And that's Marlon Humphrey, actually. And that is Deion Carter on the catch. Look at him lining up in the slot. So LaMichael Pirine checks in. And look at these 2 running backs making an impact early on in this game and showing their versatility. Now Deion Carter into the backfield. He hands off. He breaks a little bit of a tackle and gets to about the 9. I like to see what these young guys are doing. It makes you think of how this running back field could look in the future. So goal to go now here at the 2-yard line. LaMichael Pirine is behind Darnold. We got the slant play called. Darnold has nobody to throw it to. He's going to try to buy some time, and he throws it the last second, and it's caught. Christopher Herndon, touchdown. How about him? Looking for that new contract? I think he's going to get it soon. He makes it 21-13 here in the 3rd quarter. So it looks like Lamar Jackson, they're going to keep him out for the rest of the game. No further details, as we'll have to see after some scans and some tests and see what comes back. As it looks like the rookie, or the second-year guy, Huntley, hands off to Mark Ingram, and he picks up a nice gain of 15. You got to think they're going to lean on this run game a little bit. And let's see if they can get the win here to preserve that number 1 seed. Here is Huntley. He keeps it on a quarterback design run, and he picks up a first down. It looks like they're just going to keep running the ball with Huntley at quarterback. So 1st and 10, another read option. Huntley tries to keep and stop. Levi Wallace was there to slow him down, and it looks like Hopkins and also Jabari Zuniga is there for the stop in the backfield. So 3rd and 14. Here's a quick throw, and it's caught. And it looks like Duvernay. Is that Duvernay? Yeah, it is Duvernay. He had some space, but then kind of cut up field, and Blake Cashman caught up to him, bringing it to a 4th and 3. They line up to go for it. Huntley in the pocket. He's going to try to take off, and it's a sack by Zuniga, but there's a flag on the play, and it looks like it's holding on the offense. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. So Darnold back out onto the field. Play action fake. Throw deep to left side. He's got Crowder on the sideline. And a big time hit. Earl Thomas jars the ball loose. So 3rd and 11 this time. Darnold. Nobody to throw it to right now. Trying to get away from the pressure. Throws on the run, and it's way overthrown. It's picked off. He was looking for Denzel Mims. Marlon Humphrey on the interception, and he takes it back to the 45-yard line. Darnold makes his first turnover of the game, and now that brings it to the end of the 3rd quarter as Huntley now has possession, can tie this game up. So now in a pistol formation, he flips ahead to Brown, and he gets tackled. Nice tackle by Bless Austin as that one takes us to the 4th quarter. So 2nd and long this time. Huntley from the pocket. He's going to try to take off, and he does get through and makes a man miss and picks up the first down. Tackled by Ashton Davis, and they get it to the 24 now. 1st and 10. So here in the pistol formation, another run this time, and he gets away from Bless Austin. He really has some good quickness, Huntley does. He's about at 44 yards rushing now. 3rd and 1. Here's another read option. He takes it up the middle, and it looks like he may be a little gassed, so we might try to go for the strip maybe. That's a tackle by B.J. Hill. So 1st and 10. Huntley tries to take off, and he is sacked. Frankie Louvu. He gets his first sack of the game. So 2nd and long this time from about the 16-yard line under center. Huntley, he has good protection. He throws to the left side, and it's caught. And that one will be brought inside the 5-yard line. Gain of 13 yards. So 3rd and 3. Looks like they're running slants. Huntley tries to take off again. He's out of energy. He dives. And he looks like he might have picked up that first down. And he does. So now from the 1-yard line, Huntley running a tight end in motion under center. He's going to take off again. Touchdown. How about the second-year quarterback? He takes it in, and Orlando Brown is hurt, their star right tackle. So from the 2 now, Huntley going for 2 points, and he can't get it. So that is incomplete. We still have a 2-point lead and possession. So here is Darnold, his first throw of the next drive. It's caught. Deion Carter in traffic. He's been busy in this one. He picks up a gain of 9. So LaMichael Pirine under center this time. Darnold facing some pressure. He breaks a tackle from Judon. Stays on his feet, but brought down. And that's going to be a loss of about 12 yards on that sack. So 3rd and 15. Darnold moves to the right side. He's going to take it himself. He's out of energy too. And he picks up maybe a gain of 8, but that's way short of the first down marker. So Baltimore gets this ball with 2 minutes left. Man, would this be a bad loss if Lamar Jackson is hurt and they still come back? The first throw out to the right side, and it is caught. That is Nick Boyle on the catch. So from their own 43 now, Huntley throws to the left side. It's Boyle again, and he picks up maybe a gain of 2 yards, maybe 3. And they hurried up to the line here. They still have all 3 timeouts. Huntley, he's going to take off. He does take it to left side and does get to about the 43, and Cashman runs him down. You got to think we're going to run a spy here now, as we don't want him to get into field goal range. Huntley, we want him to throw, though. He's going to try to take off, and he can't get around. Frankie Louvu, he comes up with the sack, his second of the day. So 3rd and 14 this time. Huntley, he's going to try to take off again, and maybe a bad decision on that one. Only a gain of 1. They still need a while to go to get into field goal range, and let's see what they do. 4th and 13. They're going to have to get the first down now. Snap from the shotgun. Throw in deep, 1-on-1, and it's knocked away. Miles Boykin was the intended target, and it looks like Ashton Davis came in late and may have just nudged the ball out of the grasp of Boykin, and that's how this one ends. We almost had a bad loss right there. Huntley actually did not do bad at all. He went 9 for 12 when he came in, ran for about 60, 70 yards on the ground, as this game was all about Lamar Jackson going down, though. The 2-time MVP, he hopefully is back for the playoffs. You never want to see a star player go down, anyone really go down. Pirine didn't do bad. As the starter, he had 14 carries, 77 yards. And how about Carter? He had 3 catches for 44. He also had about 20 yards rushing. He played a really big role in this game. And then on offense, we really couldn't get anything going. I got to be honest, the Ravens defense was very, very good. Their secondary, their defensive line, we couldn't do very much, but we actually had a pretty good game without Le'Veon Bell at running back. Now, Frankie Louvu did not create any one-on-one sacks like I was pointing out before this game, but George Caver did have that strip sack. Zuniga had one of those coverage sacks as well when the quarterback's trying to scramble. So I think we're going to have a hard time. We're going to have to send some blitzes here towards the end of this season and hopefully into the playoffs. Now, Chuma Edoga was shaken up in this game, but he ends up being all right. We avoid a scare. But the Ravens actually do not go away with a good health report. Now, Lamar Jackson is okay, but their right tackle, Orlando Brown Jr., he's done. I mean, he's going to be out for at least a few weeks, and Patrick Queen also gets hurt. So that's 2 big guys hurt in that game, and I don't know how they're going to protect Lamar Jackson on the right side. I'm glad they avoided that scare. But we end up with our 10th win, and that win actually clinches the playoffs for us. So right now, we occupy the last spot in the wild card race, and it looks like the Ravens are still in that number 1 seed, but that last game will mean a lot, because if they lose, we will probably have to face the Ravens, but if they win, we have no idea who we will face. So I don't know what's doing this last game. We already clinched the playoffs. We don't know if we will get a spot ahead in that division, ahead of the Patriots. But also, I don't know if we should risk injury. Do we sit our star players this game? Who knows? Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Stay tuned. One more game left. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah, they filling out these job applications. Life got hard after high school graduation. I went to college and your boy got financial aid. They gave me money, then I went and bought a pair of J's. And I bought a pair of shades. And I bought a new computer. Had $400 left, spent the rest on